Good morning, hello. Day 2 of me daily vlogging my road to being hopefully better than average at some point in the next 6 months or so with the sport of triathlon. I'm out this morning just for a steady stroll, nothing too crazy obviously, but I messed up my life route. Well, I didn't mess it up actually. Liz's car battery died yesterday, so she had to take my car to work, and I didn't realise this until late last night, so I can't go swimming this morning. She goes to work quite early and I'm not going swimming stupid early to be back with the car, and you know what would happen, I'd obviously be late and she'd be late for work and I'd be in trouble. So no swimming this morning, but I'm getting out for a little bit of activity, just a little stroll, and then I'm going to get back, get some chores done in the house before cracking on with the working day. But I'm going to try and get into the habit of doing some activity before work. When I'm working at home and I don't start till 8:30, 9 o'clock, there's no excuse. I need to be out doing something. If I want to be fit, I need to make time, use of that time in the morning. When I was in the office a lot more, I'd be leaving home at like 7 AM. So I can get up, I can do it. Just need to put my finger out. So weighing this morning was okay, a little bit lighter than yesterday. I'm not going to get too hung up on it day to day, but if it's trending in the right direction, it's trending in the right direction. And I'm going to do what I can diet-wise today, but as per normal, I'll share it all with you. So let's get stuck in with the day. Okay, lunchtime. Do you have to start crying straight away? So when I was running, I'd use my lunch times to run quite often. It worked really well for me, training-wise, routine-wise, life-wise. Now I'm not running, I haven't really been doing that as much. I could fit like a short Zwift riding or something, but it's almost like not worth getting dressed for that. It is worth it, but I'm going to use this time to get on top of things in the house so that when Liz gets home, for example, the bins are empty, the pots are done, the washing's away, all that sort of thing. So then I can get on the bike guilt-free and feel, that is not allowed, and feel like I've got time to be able to do all those things. And it makes me feel a bit happier that you're on top of things in the house. And like when Liz comes home from work and she can see stuff been done, you're in the good books, aren't you? So that's what I'm going to do. You are not supposed to be going on worktops. Just calm down. He needs his about 8th meal of the day. This is not okay. He loves going on your shoulder. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. But what is for lunch? Well, for lunch is I'm having egg on toast. I'm covering what I'm eating in these videos as well, but I'm not really changing too much just yet. I'm sort of doing it, documenting it, looking back and learning. Some things I know isn't too sensible. So a habit of mine is I'll have 6 eggs on 3 slices of toast for lunch. And I'm going to do that today because I do feel quite hungry. I haven't snacked all morning, and that's what I normally do. So that's where I'm going to start from and go from there is the plan. Anyway, let's get cooking. Get down, go on, get down. This is the face, or not the face, this is the face of a man who's just weighed tomato ketchup. 58 grams of ketchup on there. Now, I'm also conscious, I think I wore this exact outfit yesterday, but whatever. So here we go, lunchtime, time to get stuck in. I'm also conscious that I think I said something about all these jobs and chores that I do as if like I deserve a medal or as if that's incredible. I know that people watching these videos will have far more things to do in life, children, more demanding travel in their life, all those things. I know that, okay? Let me have my moment. Liz, please tell me I'm doing really good. Liz is home, 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 Liz is home. Whoa! Steady on, what are you doing?
Just feeding cats.
You got a spare hand for that?
I'm always feeding cats.
You are, aren't you? Right. Oh, it's tea time, boys, isn't it? I need to join the... Yeah, I know. Do I need to join the queue?
That's two.
That's what I need to do.
On there.
Come on, let's get mic'd up. You know audio's important. Oh.
I'll do it like that. There we are, I've done it. Whoa, you're not eating that. Right. Rupert, come on, darling, you're this way.
Right. Tea time for the cats means you have to separate cat and kitten because cat likes eating the kitten food and kitten likes eating the grown-up biscuits, and he's also not allowed up there.
Get down.
Liz, how's your day?
Shut that door a minute. Oh, busy as usual. Always busy, me. I've not even had a chance to take my coat off yet, and you're already summoning me to the dining room.
We'll keep it on because you're not allowed the heating on. So. Car update, how's the taxi today?
Fine.
Have you been and collected a battery? I
have been to Sutton Auto Factors.
Right,
battery and a bulb.
I'm quite frugal. you had the RAC out last night who tested the battery on the car and it's knackered, needs a new one. And Liz then booked in the guy to come back and fit one. £240 quoted. Now, I used to fiddle with cars quite a bit, so I'm quite capable of changing a battery, touch wood.
You haven't done it yet.
Oh, I know, that's why I'm touching some wood. And how much was the battery from Sutton Auto Factors?
£99.
Yep, exactly. So, there you go.
Still £99 I didn't want to have to spend, but there you go.
That's life, isn't it? Have you noticed, like, the situation in the kitchen with the bins, with the pots?
Well, it does look quite tidy for you, yeah, and I've seen you've crossed out some of your to-do list as well. What have you been doing today?
Put a box from upstairs in the garage. I know, I've done good, haven't I?
How did you manage that?
And I brought the recycling bin in from the street and I wasn't even on the list.
Well, you only did half a job because you left it halfway along the drive.
Yeah, but I got nearly all the way there.
Yeah, so what did I do when I got home? Move the other bin out of the way, put that one in its place, put the other bin back.
Did you curse under your breath?
Well, I just presumed he'd done it next door.
Oh, next door did it, yeah. Right, tonight's plan then, I've got a bit more work to do, but then I'm going to get on the bike and do some training. Liz, what are you doing?
I'm not sure. I do need to hoover upstairs because the carpets need a hoover upstairs, and I might get on the bike for a half an hour spin.
Okay, see you there.
And obviously cook dinner.
Okay. I've only had one snack today. After looking back through my MyFitnessPal yesterday and realising I had 2,000 calories in snacks, I've cut that back considerably.
What snack did you have?
I had a protein yoghurt. Them ones that I like, I've now run out of because I had loads yesterday. I think I had 3. I know, it's got the word protein on it, so it's healthy. Right, see you on the bike.
See ya. I've always think work then. See ya.
Okay then, good evening. Now, I did have planned an easy spin tonight. However, my cycling buddies, who I absolutely love dearly, are one person short for tonight's ZRL Racing League. So, your boy stepped up to the plate. Now, I'm not promising any major results, but I'm going to give this everything I've got because, do you know what? Those guys on several occasions have given me everything they've got. So the route is the London Loop Reverse. It's going to be about an hour of racing. You got Fox Hill twice, which is the backside of Box Hill. It's going to be a 6 to 7 minute effort, we think. I'm going to struggle to get over it in any sort of group, but I'm going to give it everything I've got. I'm in category B. The whole team is in category B, which is 3.2 to 4.2 watts per kilo threshold. And my threshold is currently, I think it's about 3.3 or 3.4, something like that. So I'm towards the bottom end of that, but I'm within the category, so I'm racing the right sort of people. So looking forward to getting stuck in. And yeah, I feel okay. I had a decent training session last night, so I'm not going to be super fresh, but I'm not doing huge hours at the minute, so I think I am able to turn up and do this sort of thing, I think. I've got a couple of sessions I have to go for this week, but I'm hoping this doesn't throw a complete spanner in the works, or coach will put the hammer down on me. That is it. What's left to go? I'm going to have a couple of chew bars just to get fueled up. I've just had a couple of snacks as well before I've got on the bike, and yeah, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to make a separate video from this whole race, perhaps with a bit of commentary, or if it doesn't go well, you'll never see that. So, I don't know, let's get stuck in. That was difficult. I gave that everything for, I think I was 59th out of 71, so if I'd have just done an easy spin, I'd been what, 11 places lower, 12 places lower. Is it worth it? Of course it's worth it, because my mates were giving it their all, so am I. I do, however, feel like I've tweaked my right knee a bit on the bike, but I guess my ibuprofen down me and some ice, and hopefully I'll be okay tomorrow. Whew. Okay then, race done and dusted. 49 minutes, normalised 339 watts, 934 calories, which I'm now paying attention to. Some decent peaks in there, more heart rate peaks than anything. My second 5 and 10 minute peak heart rate on the bike this year, and I've done a lot of racing, including bike racing this year, so that was hard and perhaps just shows that I'm quite fresh. I was worried I got a white bits around my mouth. Anyway, a decent 5 and 10 minute power as well. What else are we looking at today? Food and drink, etc. So the next few days are going to be me getting to grips with what is my baseline. So on my fitness pal, which is what I'm using to log food, like many people do, you can put down how active you are normally. And I think I put active thinking I'm active, but I'm not active in my day job. I'm sat on my backside. But then I do a lot of exercise, actually how many exercises you do a week, and I don't know how that feeds into the algorithm. So as at now, I've logged everything I've had, but I've still got to have my evening meal. I don't know what that evening meal is. I'd estimate it's going to be somewhere, it'll be around 1,000 calories or so, won't it? Which will mean that I'm going to be about 800 over, I would imagine. I'll put it on screen now what I've actually had when I log it, but I want to finish this video now. But I'm not too worried about that because, as I say, that's going to put me at about 3.7, 3.8 if it is around there, which is about 400 less than yesterday, but I have done less exercise than yesterday. But I'm just trying to, you know, wind that amount of food down a little bit. And the extra snacks I had today were only like an hour before I got on the bike because I knew I was going to be racing. If I was just doing a steady spin, I wouldn't have done that, and I've had like one little nibble and then just got the ride done then. So I've got to weigh these things up. And what I've also got to weigh up is that I've just done on the bike then now was hard. I want to recover from that. If I was just focused on weight loss, sure, I'd just have something lighter for an evening meal. I perhaps wouldn't recover as well. Training wouldn't be as good tomorrow. But I'm not doing that. I want to be making gains fitness-wise as well. So there might come times where I do that sort of thing, especially if my next day's training is easy. But because I've slotted this sort of racing extra, I have got an interval session planned for tomorrow. So I could do with recovering and getting some legs back. But by no means a bad day today. I've not gone off the wagon. I've not, been to the shop, had loads of sweets and chocolate and stuff. So that is good. I'm taking that because I certainly have been doing those things over the last few weeks. And you know what? I've enjoyed that ride tonight as with the guys as well. It's good just to get a session done. Your friends are pushing as hard as you as well. Like we're all talking about it now on the messenger group. Like we're all saying, well done, lads, good work, and laughing about what happened. And training is more to me than just training. It is that camaraderie as well. So thank you, South London Cycling Club guys, for inviting me on that ride tonight. I enjoyed every second. Hope you've enjoyed this video. A bit more of an in-depth look into my daily training and life. I'm going to be doing this up until Christmas, I think. There was some other content as well thrown in, but this is the general gist of it because it's holding me accountable to what I want to be, which is as fit as I can be. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hope your training's going well. See you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.